Hello, Merry Christmas, Nadale Llawen Pow. So a while ago I decided to do a festive Q&A and you guys sent me a bunch of questions on Instagram and then I lost the file. So we're doing it again, this time looking a little more festive. I've got the tree up by now on my Merry Christmas t-shirt. It felt very on brand for, the author of The Kissing Booth. But like I said, you guys sent me a whole bunch of questions, so let's just dive on in. When do you start to celebrate the countdown to Christmas? Like January? Very seriously though, in October. I just really like Christmas, so I get stuck in early. What's your favourite flavour of hot chocolate? Now, I don't really like hot chocolate. I've really got to be in the mood for it. Unless we're talking hot chocolate at the Christmas markets with some Baileys in it. That's good. Christmas traditions. Now, one of the ones that I really like is watching Muppet Christmas Carol every year. So I will wake up really early Christmas morning, watch Muppet Christmas Carol. Usually my sister watches it with me and falls asleep. And then we start opening presents and stuff when, it's late enough in the morning that we're allowed to wake my parents up. One of my other favourite things about Christmas Day is just like when my auntie and uncle come over in the evening and we all play games. I don't know that that's going to happen this year because, pandemic. But yeah, movies and games is one of my favourite parts of Christmas. Will you do a Kissing Booth Christmas novella? Well, I don't plan to, but it would be really fun. So maybe one day? I guess never say never. What's your favourite story from Love Actually? We talked about this yesterday actually. So my sister and some of my friends, their favourite story is Colin Firth and Aurelia. But I really like Hugh Grant, the Prime Minister, and Natalie. I just think they're really, really cute. Worst Christmas film you've ever watched? I've watched quite a few bad ones, but they're so bad I don't remember what they are. But to be honest, the really sort of cheesy bad movies, I like most of those, so it depends on your definition of worst. What's your favourite Christmas movie? Muppet Christmas Carol is obviously the best and has a very special place in my heart, but Arthur Christmas is a top tier movie. That's one of our family favourites and it's excellent. What do you do on Christmas Day? Well, after watching Muppet Christmas Carol, opening some presents, my granddad will come over. We'll have Christmas lunch, Christmas dinner. My auntie and uncle come over in the evening. They bring the dog. We play a bunch of games, open a couple more presents, and my granddad will always take a nap and wake up just in time to say Strictly's about to start, and then we watch the Strictly Come Dancing Christmas special. More food, more games, a few drinks. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest, but it's a good day. Favourite Christmas song or album? I have a few favourite Christmas songs, like Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea. My auntie got me a Driving Home for Christmas mug especially. Big fan of Is This Christmas by the Wombats. One of my favourites is Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. I don't know what it is about that song, I really love it. What is your wish for Christmas? So when I originally filmed this video, I didn't know what the plan was with COVID and travel and support bubbles and stuff like that. So my Christmas wish was just to get home for Christmas, and I would say it probably still is. I just want to go home and hang out with my family because I've been alone for 9 months this year, pretty much, because I live by myself and pandemic, and with my family being in Wales and I'm in England, there's different restrictions and lockdown things, so I haven't really been able to be a support bubble with them. So yeah, I just want to go home for a few days. A stocking's a thing that you do in your family on Christmas Day. They are, but every year my mum will say, now you're older kids, I don't know, I've got enough to make you up a stocking. We say that's fine, but somehow she always manages to do a stocking anyway. Favourite drink for the holiday season? Now, this is quite easy for me. It's a gingerbread latte. That is the taste of Christmas for me. I've been having to make them at home this year because I can't go out to a Costa and get them, but they're just so good. I'm not really a fan of mulled wine or like I said, hot chocolate, stuff like that, but things like Bucks Fizz or a hot apple cider, a mulled apple cider when you get those at Christmas markets, they're really good too. Any Christmas plans? We are able to go home, so my sister is currently isolating with me. We're just taking extra precautions there in a self-imposed quarantine for a couple of weeks, and we'll be able to go home on 23rd. And my sister's a student, so she's allowed to stay home, but I will have to travel back up by the 28th because that's when Wales are going into lockdown again, it looks like. So I think my plans are just see the family. They said watch movies, play games, eat plenty of food, the usual. Where are you going for Christmas Eve? Well, nowhere because there's a pandemic on, but we don't usually really go anywhere Christmas Eve anyway. We cook the dinner, I say we, my mum cooks the Christmas dinner Christmas Eve, just to make things a bit smoother Christmas Day. So our Christmas Eve plans are just a smaller version of Christmas dinner and probably watching Arthur Christmas. What's your best Christmas memory? So the one that came to mind was the year we lost the stockings. It's like Christmas Eve afternoon. We were quite little. Like, I remember my sister was quite small. I must have only been like, I guess 12 or something. But we lost this, we just couldn't find the stockings anywhere. So we did like this mad dash into town, going around like every shop we could find looking for Christmas stockings with my dad. And I just remember he kept saying like, it's like Jingle All the Way, it's like Jingle All the Way. And it was just a mad fun afternoon. Oh, and there was the year that it snowed a little bit. My nan was in a care home at the time, so we were all worried that it was going to snow too much, we wouldn't be able to like go and pick her up to spend Christmas with us. But it was fine, we did. But we took her out for a walk in her wheelchair around the estate, and there was snow on the ground. And I just remember that being a really, really nice afternoon on Christmas Day. Icing top mince pies, love them or hate them. I don't like mince pies. See, this is the thing. I feel like I'm the kind of person, I'm basically a Christmas elf. I should like things like mulled wine and hot chocolate and candy canes and mince pies, and I really don't. I'm sorry. But I will say that icing top mince pies just seem a bit wrong, and you should, like, I don't know what it is about that that seems worse than a regular mince pie. Which holiday do you like best? I don't know if I've given it away already, but definitely Christmas. Will your Christmas book be made available in India? It's about time we got talking about my Christmas books. So, in case you weren't aware, last year I published a book called It Won't Be Christmas Without You, which I have a copy of right here. And it follows the tale of, I can't get that back in, and it follows the tale of two sisters, Cara and Eloise. So the chapters kind of switch between their perspectives, as they're both just trying to have the perfect Christmas, but they have got very different ideas of what the perfect Christmas is. It's just a bit of like festive fun, there's a bit of romance in there as well, and I'll leave a link in the description to where you can go buy it at the Book Depository, where they do free shipping worldwide, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what countries the book is available in, to be honest, because we haven't really sold a lot of translation rights, except for in Polish and Spanish. I know it's out in those two languages at the minute. And then I think the person in this question was referring to the Christmas book that I have just been working on, which I have not sold yet or anything, so I don't know if or when that will be available anyway. But obviously I will keep you guys updated of that. It's just another like Christmas romance. I don't know, you guys know the kind of stuff I write by now, kind of rom-com, bantery, fun stuff with friendships, and probably a few dozen cliches, because you know I love that too. But obviously I will keep you guys updated on anything on my Instagram, where you can find me at author Beth Recalls, on my Twitter where I am at Recalls, and TikTok where I am now at Beth Recalls. Do you like Brussels? Well, I assume you mean sprouts and not like Brussels. Although I think I have been to Brussels on a school trip. I'm not a sprouts person at all. The rest of the family are, but I am not. Are you decorating your house? Yes, so at the time I did the Q&A, I hadn't decorated yet because I knew my sister was supposed to be coming over, and I thought, oh, I'll wait for her to do the tree, but it kind of got to the second half of November and I got really stressed out that the tree wasn't already up, so I put the tree up without her. Sorry. Do you like matching Christmas pajamas? I mean, I don't know if you mean matching for the whole family, we've never done that, or just a matching set, but I personally enjoy a matching set for myself. Last year my mum actually got me an early Christmas present, which I think was one of the best Christmas presents I have ever had, and it was a set of Buddy the Elf pajamas, and I freaking loved it. What do you like most about Christmas? Just everything. I just love the whole thing. I like the music, I like the films, I like all the lights, and like when you go into town or you see houses with all the lights up, and I really like this time of year, you know, when the evenings are dark. I know that's really weird, but I do. I like the food. I like wrapping presents. Like, I love to spend an afternoon just wrapping presents, putting ribbons and bows on everything. That's my idea of a good afternoon. What do you think Ellie and Noah would get for Christmas? Well, Elle would get the boys like really thoughtful, useful sort of gifts that they really want. Like Noah would probably get a really nice sweatshirt and stuff like that she would then later steal. Lee would get them joke presents that are completely useless, but that they both kind of love. Elle a lot more than Noah, but Noah secretly loves his. Noah would definitely get Elle to help him get Lee's present. I don't know about Noah. I think he would get Elle something really small, really cute. Maybe that she doesn't necessarily like, but that she pretends to love a lot because Noah got it for her. So it means a lot to her. Like maybe it's a piece of jewellery or something that's not really her taste, but because Noah got it, she likes it. What is your favourite Christmas snack? Christmas snacks are weird because it's that time of year where you open the fridge or the cupboard and you're like, am I allowed to eat any of this? No, it's for Christmas. Okay. So probably like the good biscuits from M&S. What's your favourite Christmas activity? I like the shopping, the wrapping, probably the wrapping. I like getting people presents. Will you do a book tour for your Christmas book once the world starts again? Probably not, but that's mostly because I don't know how book tours work or how to do them, and I have a day job, so I need to take time out of work, use up my holiday days to go and do stuff like that, so not looking likely. Favourite Netflix Christmas rom-com? I want to say it's either The Night Before Christmas or Princess Switch 2, both of which were excellent films. I have been reviewing a bunch of these Christmas films though over on my Instagram with Beth Movie Reviews no one asked for. Christmas edition. Did you believe in Santa Claus growing up? I did, and then I remember there was one year where my parents said, oh Beth, like, can you just keep believing in Santa, like pretending that Santa exists for your little sister? And I was like, what? Do you and your family go caroling? We do not. We are not a caroling kind of family. But there don't seem to be a lot of Christmas carolers sort of where we're from anyway. But I do always like so in Cardiff in the city centre, they always have like this old-timey, they're always dressed up in like Victorian gear. They always sing like traditional Christmas carols, and that's really cute. If you could name any Christmas character that describes you, who would it be? It would be Arthur Christmas. 100%. Second to that, Buddy the Elf. Oh, and that's all the questions we got. Excellent. Okay, well, I now have a 20-minute video to edit down. I've probably been annoying my sister who's sat doing uni work just off screen, no end. But thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who sent in questions. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, another reminder, I do actually have a Christmas book out if anyone would like to check it out. It won't be Christmas without you. There's a link in the description to where you can go and buy it, and you know, books always make a pretty fail-safe Christmas present if you're stuck to buy for anybody. This is probably going to be the last video that I post this year, but I would like, again, I know I always say this, but I really would like to do more vlogging in 2021, especially now I've got a ring light and everything. I'm slowly committing to adding to my little collection of amateur vlogging gear. So if there are things that you would like to see on my channel, please let me know down in the comments. Again, you can find me on Twitter at Recalls, on Instagram at author_Beth_Recalls, and on TikTok at Beth_Recalls. So you can stay up to date on all of my things on there. And other than that, I think the only thing left to say is have a very Merry Christmas, whatever it looks like for you guys this year, and I'll see you all in 2021.